How's it going, everybody? In this video, we're going to be talking about the laws surrounding body armor. So I've received a lot of questions about the legality of body armor. A lot of people ask me, what are the laws surrounding body armor, the purchasing of body armor, the possession of body armor, things related to body armor. What exactly are those laws? So first, let's look at the federal level. What are the federal laws surrounding body armor? So under federal law, a bulletproof vest is considered body armor. And body armor is regulated at a federal level under 18 USCA section 931 if you want to take a look for yourself. And this law prohibits anyone who is a convicted felon from possessing or owning body armor or a protective vest or anything that falls under the category of body armor or a bulletproof vest. The only caveat with that federal law is there is an exemption for individuals who have to wear those types of vests, those types of body armor, in the course of their profession or in the course of their job. If it is a requirement of their job that they have to wear those types of things, if they have to wear those body armor, those vests, then they are exempted from the federal language. Federal law puts a 3-year maximum imprisonment on an individual who possesses or purchases body armor when they are not permitted to. Also important to note is there is also an enhancement element of the federal law, and this is mirrored a lot in a lot of state laws as well. If an individual commits a crime and they are in the possession or they are wearing body armor, then a federal court can enhance their sentence. And what enhancing the sentence means is they can tack on more years, and there's a greater imprisonment penalty year amount because you are wearing this prohibited item. So let's look at the state level. Most states are very similar to the federal laws and the federal rules on the possession and purchase of body armor. Similarly, most states put a prohibition on convicted felons from possessing or purchasing body armor. And also, many states also have an enhancement element to their laws where they will tack on more years for an individual who commits a crime while wearing or in the possession of body armor. So for example, I know a lot of my viewers are in the state of California. I'm in the state of California. And the state of California also has an enhancement element. So in California, judges can add on 1 year, 2 year, or 3 years under California Penal Code section 12022.2. So this is very similar to the enhancement element of the federal level where the state of California and the judge in the state of California can tack on more years to your sentence if you were wearing body armor while in the course of committing a crime. So staying with California, most states, even in California, do not put a limit on how you can purchase body armor, where you can purchase it. It doesn't just have to be face-to-face. You can do it online. There is no additional requirement like you have to show an ID or anything like that. There's one caveat with this. Well, actually what I found during my free research is that the state of Connecticut actually only allows the purchase and sale of body armor during face-to-face transactions. So I don't believe the individuals in Connecticut can actually purchase body armor through online sales like most of us in other states can. I may be wrong with this, but that is just what I saw in my periphery research in regards to this issue. So a lot of you were asking me about the laws surrounding body armor and have been asking me to cover body armor a lot because what we have seen recently is there has been a tax on the possession, on the sale, on the purchase of body armor. And this arose out of HR 4568, and this bill is deemed the Responsible Body Armor Possession Act. And so what this bill seeks to do is make it unlawful for a person to purchase, own, or possess what they deem enhanced body armor. And they specifically go in and define what they deem to be enhanced body armor. So this bill actually seeks to make it unlawful for common individuals like me and you to actually purchase body armor. And like always with bills like this, they go in and expressly exempt individuals like the Alphabet Boys. Also, other law enforcement and local law enforcement are also exempt from this bill language as it's written. And then they also throw in a grandfather aspect to the bill saying that if you are in the possession of enhanced body armor and you were in possession of it before the bill is enacted, then that body armor that you're in possession of is grandfathered in, and it is not unlawful for you to possess that. Just going forward after the bill is enacted, you cannot purchase any more of that enhanced body armor. So what exactly does this bill say enhanced body armor is? So it defines enhanced body armor as the term enhanced body armor means body armor, including a helmet or shield, the ballistic resistance of which meets or exceeds the ballistic type of Type 3 armor, using such standards as the National Institute of Justice has in effect at the time of which a person purchases, owns, or possesses such armor. So as you can see, this is actually a very broad definition. So it doesn't just attack specifically body armor or plate carriers with body armor in it, but it also goes after ballistic shields, any other type of ballistic items, and then ballistic helmets as well. So it's a very all-encompassing definition. So for example, I have one of my plate carriers right here, and this one's from AR 500. I believe it's the Veritas, and I have Type 3 plus plates in here. So under this bill, which is being proposed, my Type 3 Plus would actually be considered enhanced body armor. Now, these specific ones would be grandfathered in because I already have them. Anything above this grade would actually also be considered enhanced body armor. Now, so like many of you, I have a plate carrier, I have armor in it. I believe that these types of items are actually included in the Second Amendment and they are protected as arms under the Second Amendment. And so as the laws are right now, I like that they are very lenient, that there's not a whole lot of restrictions on body armors. But as we see, as things kind of hit the media more, as we have mass shootings and body armor becomes like, for some reason, a major talking point, we see that there are attacks on these items as well. The attacks on the Second Amendment are not only narrowly focused on firearms, handguns, magazines, and stuff like that. There are also broader attacks on the Second Amendment and attacks on things like body armor, like vests. So hopefully that gave you guys some general understanding about body armor laws and kind of what we're dealing with looking forward. If you like this video and you like my videos in general and you would like to support the channel, the best way to do that is to join my Patreon. I'll put a link down in the details to my Patreon page. Another way to support the channel is to use the various affiliate links down in the details. Like I said, this is my plate carrier from AR 500. I'll put a link down in the details if you'd like to pick up this specific plate carrier, the plates here. That is also an affiliate link, and so I get a small commission if you decide to pick up this plate or these plate carriers. This is just one I recommend. There's a ton out there, but I think this is a good like budget option if you're looking for a budget option. This is just one of my secondary ones that I have. As always, thanks you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.